guys, today I am filming my August collective haul. I'm skipping favorites this month because it's been a really busy month and I feel like I actually don't have any favorites. If I can think of anything, I'll kind of add it as we go, but I'm going to go ahead and get started with my haul. So one of the big things I purchased this month was my Bedhead Urban Antidotes shampoo and conditioner in the liters. This is just like the level 2, which is I think more for moisture. I think level 1 just says it's like a daily pick-me-up, and level 3 is like protein. It's like your hair is really damaged. So these are my favorite. I purchased them in a duo at Cosmoprof and it was about $14, so I feel like that was a pretty good deal. But I wanted to definitely stock up before they were done with their liter sale, because now I will have shampoo to last me a while. While I was also at Cosmoprof, one other duo I purchased, I think it was called the Summer Survival Duo, and it was on sale. It was these two. They are both the Healthy Sexy Hair line. The first one is the Soy Tri-Wheat Leave-In Conditioner. So far I've only used this a handful of times, but I'm a little bit sad that it doesn't have a heat protectant in it. It just claims to be detangling and conditioning. So I do wish I had a heat protectant. I've just been kind of mixing it with my, it's a 10 leave-in conditioner because that one is a heat protectant. So I've just been trying them both together, see if I like that. The other thing it came with was the Soy Renewal Oil with argan oil in it. I purchased this because something I purchased at Ulta actually wasn't kind of the right thing. So I purchased this because it's an oil that can be used on damp or dry hair, and I've been wanting to try some new oils. I do like the macadamia and Moroccan oil, and I might go back to those, but I just wanted to try some other ones because I know every brand pretty much has some kind of oil or smoothing gloss or something like that, and I wanted to try this. So go ahead and talk about the thing that I got from Ulta that was not right. I bought the Organics Renewing Argan Oil of Morocco Penetrating Oil. I purchased this because, like I said, I've tried the Moroccan oil brand, macadamia oil brand, and I wanted to find something that maybe wasn't quite so pricey and something that I would like equally as much. But my mistake in purchasing this one is it cannot be used on dry hair. It says to use on damp hair. So it says, yeah, damp towel dried hair. And I didn't notice that when I purchased it, so kind of sucked because I went home and I was like, okay, I'm going to use this, and I realized I couldn't. But I actually so far really do like this. I've used it about 2 times, and it does seem like it makes my hair feel a lot more moisturized and definitely softer. So there is that. One other thing I forgot that I purchased at Cosmoprof was Sexy Hair came out with a new dry shampoo. It's called H2No. It's actually a 3-day Style Saver dry shampoo. So this is more of a style extending dry shampoo. I haven't really used it yet though because I have not really done anything with my hair. I'm still trying to not heat style it for growing it out, which if you guys are curious in that, I do have posts about that on my blog. I am gonna get my hair cut tomorrow, so I'll have pictures and that up soon. This video might be up first though. I wouldn't be surprised if the video of this went up first before I have that post done. But, you know, maybe once she blows my hair out tomorrow, I can try this on the 2nd or 3rd day and see how it works. Some other things I got from Ulta. First thing would be, I was out of my moisturizer, which I use like the Ahava Essential like Day Moisturizer. And I've been really kind of into the idea of using a beauty oil. So I decided to go ahead and try the Tarte Maracuja oil, just because I'd read some really good reviews about this one, and then the Josie Maran like milk one. I wanted to try that one too, but I decided to go ahead and just get the Tarte one because we actually carry it where I work. So I've only used this a few times and I do really like it, but it kind of smells like cooking oil or cooking grease, and it doesn't smell very good. I don't know, for some reason I expected it to smell kind of orange and citrusy. I really don't know why, but the smell is not that great. So I'm gonna keep trying it and plugging it away at it. I got just a roller ball and I'm glad I did, because if I would have purchased the bigger one, I would be stuck with how horrible it smells. So if that one doesn't meet my expectations, I might try something else, but yeah, we'll see. Next, I told myself I wasn't going to purchase this, and it was the Tarte Rainforest After Dark palette. I am going to do a review on this, so I don't want to talk about this too much, but It's got kind of some more purple shades and then also kind of some like neutral shades in here. So that's kind of why I didn't want to purchase it. But the blush and the bronzer kind of had me sold along with the face highlight. They're just products I don't really have a lot of. So I decided to go ahead and get this and kind of expand that, and then also get some eyeshadows. And the eyeshadows, I have to say, at least the purple shades are not like anything that I own. So that's kind of nice because it is actually different and did make it worth it for me to purchase it. Although it's hard to shut with the plastic cover in there, and that's kind of one thing I will say, is that plastic cover that comes with it. If you throw that out, there's like no way of finding out what the colors are, except for like looking up on somebody else's blog, like what the name of the colors are. Because it's not written on the back of the palette or anything. So, and next would be I purchased some IT Cosmetics stuff because I haven't really bought any of their stuff before, and I've been wanting to try some things. So the first thing I got was the Celebration Foundation Illumination. I have used this a lot this month. I've been wearing it over BB creams and stuff because it is a powder foundation. If I put it over another foundation, it's okay, but it can be a little bit thick and heavy, so I like to wear it over a BB cream. It's got lighter coverage. But I am going to do a review about this too, so I don't want to talk again a lot about it, but I've used it a lot this month. And this I am definitely doing a review on. It is the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. That technically it's called Your Skin But Better CC Cream. But I think everybody's really heard about this, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is actually just a little like travel size. Ulta just got some travel sizes in. They're like $15 for this size, which can be a little bit of a ripoff, but at least for me it was a good way to try it without buying the full thing and returning it if I didn't like it. So I'm definitely going to do a review on this. I also bought some Batiste dry shampoo in the scent Cherry. Just bought a little one because the last time I had Batiste, I used several cans of it for a long time, for a few months, and it feels like my hair just got used to it because it seemed like it wasn't working as well. So I decided to go ahead and come back to this and test the waters and see if I could, you know, just maybe take a break and come back to it. And it has been working pretty good for me, but there is kind of a reason for that, and I'll talk about that at the end. Next, I needed some cleanser, so I decided to go ahead and get the Neutrogena Naturals Purifying Pore Scrub. I've only used this once, and I really, really like it. I'm trying to finish up my other cleanser that I have. I'm almost done with it, so I wanted to purchase this in case I ran out. But I really like this, and I like that the ingredients are pretty simple, I feel like. They lay everything out here for you and explain what it is over here. So I really have liked this so far, and I think a huge bonus is that it smells like sour apple candy, and then when you're applying it, it also smells like sour apple candy, but like with a slightly hint of floral scent. It's really, really nice, and I haven't had any problems with it so far, so I do like that. I also purchased kind of a lot of mascaras this month because my Ulta had some on clearance, and there was first this CoverGirl Flamed Out one. It's not in black, it's in like brown black blaze, I think. This is actually the one that I have open, so it's just black. The other one is actually in its box. I haven't opened it yet until I finish this one. But I always like to have a waterproof mascara, so I purchased that one while it was on clearance. It said it was $1.49, but it rang up as $3.49, and I was just, I'm not gonna worry about it. It's not that big of a deal to me. And these two are also on clearance. It is the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express, and it is the Smoky Mascara. So this one is in Blackest Smoke, and this one is in Blue Blaze. So there's a navy blue, and then there is a black. So far I've used these both, and I do really like them. The one thing is that when I pull them out, and I don't know if you guys will be able to tell this at home or on camera, this is the blue one. It looks like a blue-gray. Like it almost just doesn't even look blue. It looks just mostly gray. But once it dries, it is like the prettiest navy blue. So this one too, I think it looks kind of gray, but then once it actually, yeah, it looks kind of gray. Actually, once it dries though, it like seems like it just gets more pigmented. So, sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear that scream, but I have Pretty Little Liars on. I'm not like really watching it, and I should be. I already know Mona dies though, so. Next is an all-time favorite this month. I've used it almost every day when I'm not using something else, but it is the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous foundation. I already did a review on this. It's my favorite foundation. I'm seriously so in love with this. Like, I want to go out and buy like 3 tubes of it because I love it so much. But I have taken a little bit of a break from it the last like week or so, but it is awesome. And this is a free sample they actually gave me at Cosmoprof, and I just threw it in my bag and kind of forgot. But it is the Paul Mitchell Apui Wild Ginger Keratin Intensive Treatment. I used this last night. I don't feel like this did anything for my hair, but I've only done it once, and I mean, it's a sample, so there's a couple other uses I can get out of it, but we'll see. I just feel like it didn't do anything, at least this time. And these are kind of my last 2 things that I purchased. But I purchased some NYX eyeshadows. I wanted a nice light matte color to use for a brow bone highlight, so I wouldn't have to take like a palette or anything. And this one I purchased because my Habit from my Vice 2 palette was starting to get really close to hitting pan, and that is actually one of my favorite transition colors. So I purchased this one in Stiletto, which isn't an exact dupe, but it is a pretty good, I don't know, it's a pretty good like skin tone transition color. I really, really love this one. The matte highlight one is okay, but it's definitely not as good as the regular one. I don't know, I heard the like nude matte line wasn't as good as the regular line. And I can kind of see that because that eyeshadow is not as good as the other one. And last thing, this is actually something I got for free from work, just for gratis. But I got this little Urban Decay makeup bag. I am seriously so in love with it. It's like watercolor rainbow. It's so, so pretty. I have gotten one before in the past. This is the other one, and I love this one too. This one I don't think came with that much stuff. It had a little mini all-nighter spray, and then there's some primer potion in there. And this one I actually just pack in like my travel bag, so that way I always have it, and I don't have to worry about packing primer. Or my all-nighter spray is actually the extra large one, so it's the really big bottle. So that's why I like that I have that little one, because I can just take that for traveling. But this one came with a lot more samples. It's a lot fuller than that bag. And the samples in here I was pretty excited about. Some of them not so much. Like, I got one of these primer potion cards. You get these when you purchase the Naked 3 palette. It's got Eden, which is their matte primer, Sin, which is like a shimmery primer, and then it's got the original and the anti-aging one, which, I don't know, have you guys tried the original and the anti-aging? I feel like I like the anti-aging a little bit more, like it's a little bit more liquidy, but I don't know. So far, I mean, I was kind of like, well, I already have a bunch of primer potions, so I didn't really need that. Next, I was a little more excited about this one, but it is the Naked Urban Decay Lip Gloss, and they give you these really little baby samples. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it in there. It's just a really, really small one, but I got it in the color Naked. I also have one of these in Love Child. These are super sheer on me, though. I feel like they just kind of look almost like a clear lip gloss. They just don't really show a lot of color, but I was excited to kind of have another shade and kind of give it another shot. And this is probably what I was most excited for, but it's the Urban Decay B6 Vitamin Infused Complexion Prep Spray. I've been really wanting to try this. I thought it sounded like a really interesting concept. I've only used it once because I'm not used to using a prep spray before, so it's something I'm going to have to get used to, but I'm excited to try it out more in the future. And then the last thing, I really wasn't expecting this one. It is the Urban Decay 7 Days of Eyeshadow Deluxe Sampler. And I don't know if you guys can see all the colors on the front of the box there, but that is all the colors that come in here. So I believe it's Blackout, Desperation, let me see, yep, Desperation, YDK, Foxy, Mildew, Flash, and Woodstock. And they're just like little cards that have, and they actually even give you another little sample of the primer potion. But they're just little cards that have like a round little circle of eyeshadow. So I thought those were super cool, and they also kind of have some little, I don't want to say tips on the back, but that's kind of what they are. There's like some little tips of things to try. So I am super excited about that, especially because Woodstock is an eyeshadow I've been wanting to get, but I never thought I would use it that much, so I didn't want to purchase it. So I'm glad that I have like a little card to try it out and see if I feel like I'd actually should purchase it or not. And that is it right now for my collective haul. There was kind of some other things I was going to purchase this month. Like I was going to get my hair done. I have no idea. Like somehow I got messed up and I was supposed to do my ombre model thing at the beginning of the month. I think it was like the 9th or the 10th. And the lady that is doing it, she was pregnant and she needed to get to her doctor's appointment, and that was like the day that she was available and that was the day that her doctor was available. So it got rescheduled and I kind of didn't know. So I showed up and yeah, I wasn't getting my hair done that day. But it was no big deal because, I mean, I'm getting my hair done for free. I feel like I cannot complain about that. And so then I kind of started to think about it, about like how I'm kind of getting tired of this ombre. Like I'm sick of this color. I've had it like this for 2 months, and for me this is kind of a long time because I change my hair color so much. So then I was thinking about going like a Jaclyn Hill red color because I've had red hair before and I really liked it. I actually had it about this time last year. Like every fall I have the urge to go red. Or the other thing I'm thinking is going a really dark ombre, and this would be super dark brown, and then it would fade to a lighter, more caramel color on the ends. So I was gonna do that, and that's kind of why I purchased the dry shampoo, because I was like, if I color my hair red, I definitely cannot wash it as much as I do right now, and I'm gonna need to go longer in between shampooing it. So I got that just in case I did it, and I haven't gotten around to it. I'm not sure. I was gonna do it this weekend, but I really don't know if that's gonna happen now either. So I want to color my hair, and it's gonna happen soon, but I don't know when. Also kind of, I guess, a quick thing on the front of videos is that I have a ton of them filmed, but I have no way of uploading them right now. So the only way I'm gonna upload this is probably borrowing my boyfriend's computer, and we'll just kind of see where that goes. But my computer is still getting fixed, and I don't know when it is going to be fixed. It's that bad. I probably should just repurchase a new one, but computers are expensive. I don't really want to buy a new one. So we'll see. But that's kind of it. I do have, like I said, a lot of reviews coming up. I do want to do some tutorials really, really soon because I have like a series planned out, and I have some ideas for it. And I really want to do it soon, but I don't know. I need to get this like setup, filming set up better. I need to get the lighting better, which I do have lights, but I don't have them here yet. So there's a lot going on, but just stay tuned and I will have a lot more stuff for you guys. So bye. I'll see you next time.